Good morning, everybody. Welcome to House and Garden Flipper Playthrough, episode 19. Apologies for before. We seem to have some kind of technical difficulty going on there, so I think I've fixed it. We're now going back to the home office, which is driving me slightly nuts because it looks terrible. I'm thinking today we might actually start with doing a mission, so we'll go into Tim Star and paint the house, I believe. Paint the house, put up some devices, and they'd like to move into their new home. So we'll accept that and we'll get that one done today. And if we've got a bit of time, what we'll do is we'll head out into the garden for the Jantarts. I'm torn between making them an English garden for their traditional little hearts, or possibly making them an American garden because they've got grandkids and we want to be able to entertain them and have family gatherings. So I am hedging more towards the American garden than anything else, though. Oops, I've missed a window already. Not a good way to start. So hopefully this stream is behaving, and we can do this without any more interruptions. There we go. I love what they've done with the windows. Really appreciate it. It's one of the things I love about this game is the amount of support it does get. The devs are really good. If you contact them with a problem, they're usually really good about helping you sort it pretty quickly. From what I've seen. Alright, that's our windows done. Let's go mount some devices. The one device in this case, an air conditioner. Yeah, so I like that. It's a game with good support. Unlike other games where you don't get that support, it's really good. Now, what we're going to do is back up a couple of steps and hopefully, that's right, move the coaster slightly to the left. There we go. Click that onto the wall, screw it in. Click onto that one. Just get the wiring in place. There we go. So yeah, so as well as being a pretty relaxing game to play, it's a well-supported, relaxing game, and they're always adding something new to it. So, right, that one. So that's what I like about it. Just one of those things. Well made up, well supported. And if we're done with that one, let's go with cocoa and sand almond. Do we want a dark kitchen or a light kitchen? I have no idea. Let's have a look at what cocoa looks like. Oh, okay. I might go put that in the lounge room, because the lounge room's got a lot of light furniture, so the contrast between the darker walls and the lighter furniture should lift it a little bit. We could do a single feature wall here as well, into the kitchen. Maybe this time I'll get my painting skill up enough to do more than one wall at a time. That would be cool. They've extended the reach on the brushes so you don't have to jump all over the furniture trying to fill your brush. That's nice. New painting skill. Let's speed this up a little bit. 2 walls at a time. Alright, for that we need a bit more paint. So what you do is you just hold your left mouse button down and slide. That's a lot quicker. I got stuck on the lights again. I do that a lot. Here we go. Sometimes you can get away without moving the cupboard. Sometimes you've just got to bite the bullet and move the cupboard. Let's see how we go today. Wherever your little white dot is, that's where you're going to paint. Where did I leave my tin? There we go. you go too fast with your sliding, you're going to have to go back and just finish up the bits you missed. There we are, obviously. Alright, here we go. See here I've got two choices. I can either finish my paint here and literally start a new paint zone in the kitchen. Where should we put the paint on? There we go. Or I can continue this brown all the way through into the kitchen and just start the colour change on the other side of the wall. I'm being really klutzy this morning with this brush. Too impatient, that's what my problem is. Okay. Just make sure I've got those little bits in the corner done, because they're a pain to find if you miss them. Okay. What I love is you used to have to sell your empty paint tins in order to be able to get rid of them, but they've changed it so that you can just hit dispose with your hand tool, and that just makes it so much easier for if you're a bit obscomp and you like not leaving empty paint tins around the houses you're commissioned to clean up. Alright, so the choice is, actually, you know what, we will do a feature wall this time rather than just paint that section a different colour. So what we're going to do is do sand on these two parts, and we're going to finish this wall here with cocoa. No, we're not. So the hard part is, I'll just leave that up there for the stars. The hard part is you have no cell tool with this particular mission. Sand almond was the other colour they wanted. Don't know if there's any penalties for not doing both colours. I haven't really pushed it to find out. Alright. So the light colour kitchen is not bad. I just think it would be depressing, you know, you're doing your dishes and you're facing this mud brown wall. Or you're chopping up dinner, it's muddy brown. I mean, what would you do? I mean, it's not very inspiring to cook by. But again, this is the client, what they find better, so maybe they prefer it that way. You do have a range on your brush, sometimes you've just got to move so you can reach the bits that you're needing to. That's right, I thought I'd missed a bit over there. We'll know in a minute. The counter seems to be pretty promising. Alright, we're done. And no, I can't sell it to get rid of it. So I guess what I'll do is I'll leave that up there. That way if they ding the wall or something, they've got paint that's already matches. And that will be pretty good. So that's that room done. Hallway. They don't want anything done in the hallway. They like white in the hallway. bedroom, clean the window, mount devices, and paint with peach. Right, easy peasy. It's one. I hit the E key by mistake. Oh, that's because I've cleaned that one. Where's the other window? There isn't another window. Okay, we're good. Having a really dopey day today. Air conditioner. Just type in air. It's quicker to find it. And away we go. Plate. Pins. Power. Once you hit that brown wire, it tends to turn around. You've just got to go back and poke everything in. There we go. Quick series of left clicks. I used to be able to just hold the left mouse button and glide down, but I can't do that anymore, so well, maybe that was not an intended feature. Now we're done with that. Aircon is up. Bright peach. Okay. One bright peach coming up. I think I'll probably need 2 tins, but let's see how far we get with one. Alright, try not to paint like a drunken monkey. Here we go. So it's a pleasant light colour, this one. Okay, let's see if we can get away with not moving the cupboard again. Today it's a yes. There we go. Pull up a range. Okay, that's done. Let's keep going. Never really thought of this as a bedroom colour, but yeah, that's not too bad. Multiple walls painting gets to be a lot quicker once you get up to 3 or 4 at a go. At 2, it's a little bit tricky. Or that could just be me, one of the two. So, okay, it is a 2 paint can job. These are big rooms. Right. So what I'm doing, just to change it, if you haven't watched any other episodes, is I'm right-clicking to bring up the tool wheel, and then I'm just holding the right mouse button down and moving the mouse until I've selected the tool that I want. So this is just the painting going apart. Okay, I have missed a wall somewhere. So because, there it is, because I've got the perk that won't let me paint over a wall I've painted over, when I miss something, the brush moves over the section that was missed, which makes it easier to find it. So So you don't have to repaint the entire wall again, you just have to glide the brush. Alright, clean the window and mount the devices. Same drill. Let's get going with the windows. It doesn't actually matter which order you do these in, as long as you remember to do them. Some people like to just do them as they get to them. Some people like to work down the list. And some people are all over the place like me. So everyone's got a different way of doing it. None of them are wrong. It's what works for you. Same as writing. This time it's a radiator. I was madly looking for an air conditioner. Radiator, there we go. Buy that one. These are easy to assemble. Once your handyman skill gets up, it doesn't take that long. There we go. And we want pastel pink. Again, not my colour, but not a bad colour if you like it. There we go. Actually, I don't mind this one. Of all the pinks I've seen, it's possibly not the worst. Again, we're trying to just aim above the cupboard so that we don't have to move it. Sometimes you can jump up on the bed and it'll make it easier for you to see, but when the bed's that far away, you don't have the proximity you need, so you've got to just move. And if, of course, you can't paint above it, you just move it and then pop it back, or not, as the case may be. Alright, I could finish this order early, but I get paid more if I complete it, so we'll just keep going. There we go. There, alright. Painting is done. Alright, and I can... Oh, I can switch to dispose it as empty. There we go. Okay, away we go into the next room. I'll just open that door so I know I've been there. Head into here. Towel radiator looks good. Rad. There it is there, mounted the towel radiator. And away we go for assembling very quickly. Once you get used to the patterns of assembly, you get a lot quicker as well. When you first start, it's like, oh my gosh, which bit do I poke first? There we go, and that was all we needed in here, so that leaves us with one more room to go. Alright, clean the windows of 3 and paint with lime. They like their colours, these people. At least they didn't put the bright peach and the lime in the same room. But I can see why they wouldn't have liked white if they really liked their array of colours. There we go. Alright. Lime. Fine. Lime for the walls. That doesn't look too bad, actually. Actually, that's quite a nice colour. I found when I use this colour on some of my houses, the clients really like it. I might experiment with that. I think we've got to build a house for the student yet. Maybe we'll do that with our burnt out house, because he's single, and I think, once we get to the bigger houses, building a place for him is going to actually be quite hard because it'll have too many rooms. Unless we knock down tunnel walls. So, alright, so the burnt out house we're going to try and sell to Changchua. And what we'll do is we'll give him some nice lime green walls. So just a thought to hold in mind for once we start that place. He will definitely need a low maintenance garden, so we'll probably look at the American garden or the modern garden. He's a student, so the American garden would give him the ability to have parties, but he seems to be very serious. So the modern garden might suit him better because it's... Also, that would also give him a party space as well. We'll just have to see. Make him the most popular kid in school in 20 seconds flat. Wait, we have a pool? Don't think his parents would be pleased though. Yeah, we did miss a bit there. The other advantage of this colour is it's a nice light colour, so all of your families that like bright colours on the walls are also going to like the green. Hopefully. I mean, I could be wrong. If it's not programmed to recognise this, then it might do you no good at all. We'll find out. Oops. Alright, 2 paint cans for this room as well. Let's go with that. You know, I'm actually finding, despite what I said when I started, I'm finding this colour really soothing. It would probably make a good backdrop for those forest paintings as well. Alright, somewhere in this room is a patch of wall I didn't cover properly. Let's check the corners first. Nope. Okay, let's just glide the brush across. Too much talking, not enough concentrating, that's what it is. Nope. Get up. Nope. Oh, there it is. All done. Now I can't get rid of that. I have missed something somewhere though. Alright, checking in here. I think I missed a window in the kitchen. Okay, nothing in here. Nothing in here. We've just been in here. Nothing in here. What did I miss? Right, that one's all done. That one's all done. So all the tasks in each room, maybe this one. Ah, here we go. This is what we missed. There was an extra door. And that's one of the reasons I try and leave all the doors open as I've been. There we go. The task is 100% complete. Okay. So we don't really have a lot of time to do anything. I should actually be finishing the episode here. So I have to make a note that these jobs are getting bigger and maybe we'll split them as we go through. Alright. So next week, no, not next week, tomorrow, what we'll do So we'll head back over to the camping bungalow for the Jantarts and finish off their garden. And we're going to give them an American garden, so it's low maintenance because they're getting older, so it's harder for them to do things. And also, so they've got entertainment room for the kids. We may take down some of those nice trees, but that's about it. So they're happy with the house. As you can see, they're the top buyers. All we've got to do is spruce up the garden, and we will do that tomorrow. Thanks for hanging with me today, guys, and I will catch you tomorrow in the morning. Have a great day.